it's disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, just once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
No, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drink your gin. Drink your gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drink your gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. You're still on mission 1.
No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He is not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil.
I just see a scammer. Begging.
Like, we totally fucked him. Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
American Mall.
That being said,
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, one of my mannerisms. Relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Ski to the dead. Psychological style host. Meerkat. Artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
God, please. Jeez, Mr. Ludacris, you can't say that. Jeez. How you feeling, everybody? We are here. It is Thursday style show time. Mr. Ludacris in the house. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Nice to have you back with us today. Everyone knows you. He needs no introduction, Come on. You know who he is. You know his stuff. Let's just move on, right?
Can I just say, though?
Oh, please.
That I might be in a bit of a bad mood today because I've hurt my neck. I was trying to get a rum cake into my freezer.
No!
It just wouldn't fucking go.
No! How could you let this happen?
I know. Poor planet.
We need the pictures. We need to get the pictures now, though. That's the problem. All right. Well, before we get going here today, I will play something that's a trailer-style video that I'm sure you might have seen right now, but I wanted to play on the show too because it is so fucking wild. This picture alone is enough to scare you, right? Like, you're already scared, I think. But let's watch the whole thing. 1 minute and 2 seconds. Big ups to Dark State of Flow for this one. It's the trailer style for something coming out in the spring of 2025, which means few months, who knows? But let's go. That's Dark State of Flow himself right there. Oh, we got Jade up here. That's cool. Derek. So weird, man. Jenna. Hello.
Hey, it's my favorite bit.
Zelda PJs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Craig! Cyrex! Lugo!
Oh, man.
Amazing! This is my favorite bit. Uh-oh! Review tech! This concert's gonna be hype. That's all I can say. That was not Cyrex, that was Cobra. There we go. Amazing. King Cobra, my bad. I don't know, it was bitten on me. Anyways, incredible. I also had the biggest pop for this moment. I was thinking about the celebrities going to be in attendance, and then this happened. I was like, oh, yeah, come on. Come on. I got to be on the red carpet, though. I want to be on the red carpet asking questions, you know? Like, Leanna, come over here. Leanna, yes. Who are you wearing? Please. Anyways, yeah, amazing stuff, Dark State of Flow. Very much looking forward to this full... let's see, cinematic masterpiece this is going to be right here. Lugo in the house here. Look at this smile. How can you not love him? Come on. Anyways, I'll give you the link in chat. Go watch it, guys, everybody. Go watch it. Come on. This is how AI can be used for good, all right? That's how it can be used for good. All right, one more thing I want to play here. Just a quick minute here. It says, everyone loves DSP, as you know. I mean, you've heard of this, right, Mr. Ludacris? Everyone loves him again? You know.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's a redemption arc. Who hasn't?
Yeah. So this Sir Omegon has released a video here all about Philip. It's all positive, though, I'm sure. But there's one portion of this I thought was a pretty interesting take. It's just about a minute, okay? I'll turn him up. Don't worry. Luda's low. I got it. I'll turn him up.
So this game comes along, let's play it, and I get like $18 of support so far tonight. Let's hope it turns around. I'm gonna play for another hour, all right? Let's hope that we get more, all right? But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be pretty disappointing if everyone always asks for indies, but then when I play them, no one wants to show up and support them. I hate that.
But they have turned up to support it. You've mentioned how much they have paid so far. You also mentioned the game was free, so you're not losing money here. I know you stream 2 to 3 times a day at intervals. I get it.
Yeah.
And you have like a baseline that you set yourself. But you made loads of money after like the Kino Casino stuff. You had the income for a while, and then people realized you actually still suck. You've had opportunities to do better, and you've turned your nose up at it. Now you expect the audience to just keep on giving it to you because you're moaning they're not anyway. You are the template, what I consider most of the TikTok live streamers who just sit there begging for certain amounts of stickers or whatever alerts, coins. They learnt this crap, this grift from people like you. Chris Chan. Actually, there are others like that. Basically you.
He truly was a pioneer. That was innovation right there.
You know, we got to give him credit for that. He's the one that let people stand in front of the camera and say, send me to another galaxy. Yum, yum. Oops. Oh, flowers. Thanks. Or whatever the fuck that was. Remember that? What is that? NPC streams, NPC stream shit. Yeah, he's the pioneer. But big ups to this video. I'll give you the link to this video as well. This is less than 24 hours ago, this video here. So hot off the presses, this video. Okay, let's get into it. So we got a lot to get through this week. I promise we're going to get to some messages, all right? Steve is the message keeper. He will be making sure I get to some messages, all right, Steve? You got it?
All right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you. You just remind me that we're going to do messages. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, Smart Guys. Your favorite show and mine, Smart Guys, the Grill Fill segment, okay? And this one was interesting. I would say not quite as bombastic as last week, let's say, but there was some things of consequence shared here, okay? So let's watch for a little bit of this, and then we'll get into it about, and of course, the future going forward with this segment. Of course, you can't forget that. So here we go. Let's watch the first bit of this.
Gentlemen, as you know, a million a minute, and you know what?
Okay, just ignore that. That made sense somehow.
We might not even need an official Grill Phil segment because I almost was injured irrevocably and unable to perform tonight.
Okay, so I wanted to play that clip for a reason, because at the end of this, as most of you probably know, Philip is canceling, well, according to his words, canceling Grill Phil. So I wanted to show, 7 minutes into this show, he is already saying, we might not need to do official Grill Phil. PPP, you never thought about that? You might not need to even do it. Come on. So, but then Philip has to explain about it. We get some gout talk, of course.
Last night, and there were so many technical issues.
Buddy.
Oh my God.
Gout, or what's the deal with gout?
100%, it is true, and I didn't know this. It runs in my family, but no one talks about it until someone actually says something, right? So I do.
Yeah.
Full blown.
No, surely not.
If I eat too much shellfish, if I eat too many like overly fatty foods, and then if I drink a lot on top of it, it exacerbates it. But
you got the point. Gout is there.
Basically, gout is a beginner's trap. Is the short end.
Yeah, basically,
I still got a big issue with that. It's like nobody talks about it until someone mentions it. That's how conversations work.
And
we're not talking about this until he mentioned it.
Good point, actually. Good point. Yeah, you don't talk about anything until it's talked about. Go ahead, Ludacris.
I was just going to say, I think that everyone's parents should give them a long list of diseases that they may or may not have.
At
some point, it's the talk. So Linda and Dave, they dropped the ball there, I think.
And remember, of course, some people are more susceptible, like he says, but at the end of the day, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you do give yourself gout, correct? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
it's not
right.
something he's taking medication for to halt the progress of.
No.
It's something that is the responsibility of him to manage.
Yeah.
He's failing at that if he's getting it. So,
All right. This might seem like I'm speeding by this, but we got a lot to get to, so I'm just going to speed by to, let's just get to the freezer. So, obviously, they talk about gout. They talk about, even Triple P ask a lot of normal questions like, hey, why don't you take aspirin for your pain? Philip has a whole long list of reasons he can't take aspirin for pain.
I need to see that.
Okay. We'll do it. Here we go.
Need. And
here we go. I'll give it to you. It's
so
a short.
To pinch. I made it.
Relieve, Phil?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, normally that would work, but usually that only works for muscle pain. This is a nerve pinch, so usually that shit doesn't work that bad. If it gets really bad, I will take something. I haven't taken anything today,
So it must not be that fucking bad then, huh? Because if it gets really bad, I'll take something. We're not at that point yet. Please tip.
Well, he has this really weird thing about not taking medication because he wants it to be really effective when he really needs it, and he doesn't seem to understand that you have to keep taking it repeatedly in order for your body to build tolerance for it and reduce the effectiveness of it. Yeah. And he doesn't.
And it's okay.
He's clearly a temple. He doesn't want to let just anything.
He's very selective about the substances that he puts in that body. That's for sure, right? If it's not gin or frozen, I'm not interested. I mean, that's what it seems like. Gin, alcohol, frozen, or DoorDash. Other than that, we don't need it, right? I mean, let's be real. Yeah, definitely.
Too much work. Yeah.
Difficult meals. Like, they involve chewing. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Look at this bone in this. Fuck's sake.
Fucking bone. Get this out of here. What's wrong with you? So that's a name and kick that got banned, by the way. Bone in chicken is hard work real. I love that one.
Let's get some out of the way now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't resist, right? We always got to do this. Okay. Recently, let's talk about today. Here we go. Okay, just today already, these are all banned by DSP today, okay? And I will do it in order of entertainment for myself. Here we go. This is a quick little countdown. Number 4. DSP fans are disabled lonely. Yay! Number 4. Number 3. makes wife work for min wage sad.
The sad all in caps.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Yes, well
done. Number 3, forces cat to work for $1K a month. And the $1K a month is uppercase. And last one, DSP's wiki feet is disgusting. Yay! He does have a wiki feet page, by the way. Snood knew about it. You wonder why that is, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah, he does have one that was talked about.
I was happy not knowing. Thanks.
A few other ones. Diarrhea from gulping snot 24/7. Ego and spine fragile. Fragile. Polish beggar, not Italian. Nice. Wiping booger on pants. Costco filled my freezer. No freezer space. Real. Sad for 2 reasons. Real. Sick.
Nice direct reference without explicitly laying it out there. That was a good one.
Sick as hell. Okay, sick as hell before support. There we go. Beautiful. And this was my favorite one. Yeah, go ahead. It's ludicrous.
Oh, I was just gonna. I know this is a simple one. They might have done one like this, but has anyone done one that's like DSP's wife is real fat?
Yes, that has been done. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that seemed like an obvious one. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes. Well, my favorite one of the week. Okay, my favorite one of the week is so fucking creative, dude. Where is it? Let me find it. Here we go. 3. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is a bit of a story. Oh no, it's not banned. This is a different version of it. But anyways, this is one of them. 30 milliseconds bad, 60 milliseconds good, real. But there was one that was so fucking good. I'll bring it up. If I find it, I will let you know. But anyways, back to Smart Guys. By the way, here's the pain about Smart Guys. Back to it. Sorry about that.
Is caused by your drinking problem. They're saying
yeah.
You have some
Could
sort
that
of
be by your drinking problem?
From drinking so much, Phil.
Philip?
Absolutely. I mean, as you see every day, I just break into spasms on stream wildly because I have no control over my body.
That's not how it works. No.
Yeah. That would be alcohol withdrawal syndrome, but okay.
Have you put down the bottle, or is it full-blown alcoholism, Phil, or what?
It's somewhere in the middle. It's tempered. It's under control. Every once in a while, I have a drink with my wife. Sometimes by myself. It all depends.
Let's blame her.
You get
it's under control.
Shittered, don't you, Phil? You drink the whole bottle in one go. You're a heavyweight champ, aren't you, Phil?
Well, when I had to go back to watching pro wrestling, I had to do something to ease the pain of watching.
See what you did there. Well done. Very clever.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
I don't get it. We hate pro wrestling on a pro wrestling podcast.
Yeah, we both hate. Yeah, we hate it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. We hate it. We're too cool to like wrestling, but we also want to do a show about it. It's tough to keep up with. Okay, let's get to the freezer.
What do we want to do first? Do we want to do the fridge or do we want to do the freezer first? What do we want to look at first?
All right, well, let's look at this.
Fuck me, man. This is entertainment.
Yes, and by the
what
way,
about the bread bin.
Remember, he's very healthy, by the way, as well. And he said, "Ready? You're gonna love this, Ashton. Wait till you see this. I'm eating very healthy now."
Freezer first.
Freezer first. Okay, so freezer pick one. You have these on your end, better quality.
Yes.
You can see them better. For everyone on stream, this is the best I can do and blow it up.
Okay. Now remember, the point of this freezer was to show people why he can't fit the rum cake in there. Okay? So that's the whole point of this, okay?
Good. Camera on your phone and do that.
No.
Get
please.
Shot that way.
Please. Get the fuck out of here with that.
For stream
why has his hand got to be in the fucking shot? Why?
Well,
can he not take a picture of his hand? He's got this thing with his fucking hand.
He's lifting it up.
Why is he not pointing?
Oh, there it was.
Look, Carpal tunnel. Here's the proof.
Scrotus Tickler has shared my favorite name. Listen to this. This is so awesome, whoever made this. 5 boxers, 4 mic arms, 3 Ps, that's triple P, 2 PCs, 1 IQ. Amazing name. That's like top so far. Amazing, whoever made that one.
Hey, Phil, what are these shitty, containers? Are these, frozen microwave meals, in the bottom there?
Oh, no. Don't call them shitty, because what you're seeing right there are gourmet frozen ramen Not salty whatsoever.
There is 80% of your daily intake of sodium in one of those.
Jesus!
But it's not salty. 1,800 grams of sodium in these. But don't worry, guys. They're not salty.
Gourmet. These are low fat, low sodium, but full of flavor.
Low sodium. 80% of your daily value inside one of those puppies. 1850. Excuse me. 1850 of sodium. Nice. It's
but
very
with the size
healthy.
of, like, with the size of cat and DSP, can they not take a bit more? Like,
well, that's not factored in, honestly. Yes.
Yeah. Vegetables, white meat chicken, delicious broth, and all you gotta do is add some water, toss them in the microwave. It's a delicious snacker meal.
So it's a cheap frozen ramen.
It's a delicious
Italian
snacker
guy.
meal.
Yeah, just throw some water in. It's good to go, just like Mama used to make.
It's a delicious snacker meal. Thank you. Okay, you selling these or what?
It's like if we just remove those 2 frozen ramen, the rum cake could fit in right there.
That is a stack of 6 frozen ramen, 3 on each side. That fills the entire side of the freezer up. And what I'm holding there is a tray of ice that goes on top of it. And that is 100% filling to the top of that side of the freezer.
How about you take out and eat the ramen?
Well, I could, but I can't eat 6 at once. I will. That's the intention, is to eat them slowly.
Okay, whatever. You get this.
Can I just say, I understand now why it takes him fucking 4 hours to do his grocery shopping. He's like a fucking prepper. Like, why so much food for 2 people? Even when you take into the fact that his wife is like the size of a fucking circus tent, it's still a tremendous amount of food.
And also, by the way, remember, people had said, why don't you just do the marathon or the prize marathon on Saturday, whether you hit the goal or not? Right? Because then, we could just, he said, no, if I don't go out, I'll have nothing to eat. He legitimately said this yesterday. If I don't go out, remember, this took place on Tuesday. He said, if I don't go out on Saturday to get food, I'll have nothing to eat. I can't do the marathon early. What's wrong with you? There's enough food.
Do you know,
go ahead.
I was going to say, you notice when he says things, I think he said it when he was doing the whole give her a pill thing. When he refers to it like, oh, we were starving. We were absolutely starving. And it's like, oh, shut up, you fat dickhead. Like, there's no way you were starving.
That's enough for a week, 2 weeks right there.
I'm going to bet this is like Linda did this. Linda would have been the sort of person who would have portioned things up when they've made. You make the big pot, you make enough for a week, you portion it out.
Good point.
And then,
good point.
I bet she did this.
It looks like a frozen pizza.
That's correct. That is a
top left.
A frozen margarita
it looks like
pizza. Also from my
fucking
Costco trip that I told you about. It's pretty good. It actually came in a pack of 2, and we did eat one of those already.
I don't know what that is.
So this is the second one. We haven't gotten around to eating it yet, and it's pretty good. It's a little bit too much cheese, I think.
Yeah,
for me,
too much
but
cheese.
It still tastes pretty good.
So
but that's plenty. That's totally fine in the other thing.
That's a little bit too much cheese.
It's a little bit too much cheese, I think, for me, but it still tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's now been eaten.
Yeah, we've seen your pizza.
That's what's left. There were 2 in
There's
there.
definitely
That's the
too
one
much
that's
cheese
left
in
in
it.
there.
Right, and then behind that, is that a Hungry Man? It appears to be a Hungry Man. Is that not the blue and yellow packaging of a Hungry Man frozen dinner?
No, that is actually a different frozen pizza that we had
yes,
previous.
We are healthy, boys. So that's a different variety of frozen pizza. Okay, Triple P, please.
Is that a Ben & Jerry's carton underneath his fingers?
No. On the right side. Good spot. Yeah. Could be.
That looks like a sideways Ben & Jerry's.
Good spot there.
Frozen pizza. We have them. Sometimes we have them as like a night snack before we go to bed, or if we're having a date.
Okay. Sorry. That's the part I wanted to play again. Sorry. I really want to play that. I named the show after this. One more time.
I get the show name now.
Yeah. Once more time.
Different frozen pizza. We have them. Sometimes we have them as like a night snack before we go to bed, or if we have a day off, we have it during the day or something like that. That's just a different kind.
This is the signature healthy eating of Dark Side.
That's right.
Healthy off the frozen pizza.
Only the best of.
Dude. Listen to this again.
That is actually a different frozen pizza that we had previous that we hadn't eaten yet. So that's a different frozen pizza. We have them. Sometimes we have them as like a night snack before.
Night snack pizza. Not much question about what's going on with the bills in that household, is there?
He said not so long ago, because I remember watching something where he was saying about how he's healthier now, and it was like, I don't eat red meat. I don't eat before going to bed. And now he's like, oh, I'm just snacking on a pizza before bed. What the fuck, man? A snack.
A snack pizza.
Or we go to bed, or if we have a day off.
I also like the idea of
something like
a late night snack. Like, just call it supper, mate.
No, that's a late night snack, please. Oh yeah, Joe Dub is correct. Remember the story about him trying to get McDonald's for a midnight snack? Yes, he shared that as well. Not recently, that's a while ago. But yes, midnight snacks are a thing in the Burnell household, and they go hard. It's not we don't get no cookie around here. Fuck that shit. We got pizzas, boys. Hell yeah.
That's just a different
this is the signature healthy eating of Dark Side.
That's right.
The healthy arc, the frozen pizzas.
Only the best of frozen pizzas, let me tell you. These are not Red Baron. These are not the Tombstone. This is the good stuff, all right? It's ridiculous.
So if I want to frame like Phil, this is what I got to do.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, yeah, and let me tell you what else you get with the frame like that, Ludacris. I got an image for you. This is what else you get. I want to show the first half. Okay, so we're going to play a game here of you tell me what this is, okay? That's the game. You ready, everybody in chat as well? Okay, ready? What is this? Can you tell me what's on the screen right now? Ludacris, your guess first.
That's his nose, isn't it?
Yeah,
Phil's
you
nose
got
and
it.
the jowls. Yeah.
The jowls. You guessed it perfectly.
I have British style reference I've just sent you on Twitter.
Okay, we got a British style reference coming in hot.
Into the back of this coat.
Okay.
It's very hard to see. At least it was on YouTube.
Okay, we have a British style reference. Here we go. Look at this comparison. There we go.
You see that white outline there?
Uh-huh. See the white outline? It is similar. Here we go. I'll make it more. I'll get it more online there. Here we go. Let's just make a new whole jacket. Here we go. Oh, get out of here. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. There we go. You love this. British style reference in the house. Anyways, yeah, that's what you get if you get this kind of robust diet, Ludacris. So you need to work on that. Midnight pizzas are in.
Well, you're pointing out, chat. Pizza is a snack now?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, it might be a snack for me, but, like, this is supposedly the healthy Burnell household.
Well, you don't eat the whole thing. You have a piece or two, and then you save the rest, and you warm it up later.
What do you mean you save the rest?
Put it into a Tupperware container. You put it in your refrigerator, and you can warm it up another day for a snack on a different meal.
Reheat frozen pizza, Phil?
Of course. Of course you do.
All right.
Okay, well, that was the frozen pizza as a snack segment. Next, we go to please, go ahead.
Italy do not claim this guy.
No.
I can tell you they do not claim this guy.
Okay, well, next thing we show is the upper shelf, and the first thing we see is frozen French fries. Hell yeah!
Here, Phil.
My hand is very hairy. I have a very hairy hand. That's my hand.
Well,
see, that's the ring.
It's like wrinkled as fuck. Like,
I'm old.
Remember, this is just in jest, right? Philip said he's not, it might sound serious, but this is all in jest. So keep that in mind when he says that this is just razzing.
In my 40s.
God, it's the other way around. I thought that was the thumb at the top.
It's like this
no, that's the pinky.
I was like, why is his wedding ring on his index
That's the pinky. That's the pinky.
Where's his fucking pinky?
Holy fuck, Phil.
I substituted the hand of Ebenezer Scrooge for the picture.
Compare.
Fingers that you've got there.
Look at this. Not a wrinkle in sight. I try to make the same pose.
That's right. It looks like there's no thumb there, Phil.
You've caught me at my weakest moments, exposing my real hand before I add the prosthetics for stream.
Hilarious. Good follow-up.
Okay, so we got French fries.
Yes.
Looks like one of those hamburgers over there, Phil.
Those. Oh no. Those are not hamburgers. Absolutely not. We would not have standard hamburger.
So again, this is the joke. The joke goes a long time. Every time they say something, Philip says, no, it's not unhealthy. I have I don't have low level whatever, and it gets old pretty quick.
This is like the premium hand reared,
Yeah.
like really rare beef.
It gets dumb real quick. It gets dumb real quick. All right, so now we go to the refrigerator, where more than half of it is mixers for alcohol. So that's good. That's also a very healthy thing to do, and gout does not like that. Okay, so let's hear a little bit about the refrigerator.
Is front and fucking center the holy gout juice of dark side Phil.
That's right.
Gaze upon immortals and despair.
Let me tell you something, all right?
Go ahead,
First, when I was
that costs like
diagnosed
a
with
tenner a
gout
bottle.
decade ago,
Yep.
I started drinking this stuff because I was looking for like homeopathic remedies, so I didn't have to be on freaking,
So, Steve, what does homeopathic means?
It's a form of medication that is mainly comprised of water, and there's not very much scientific evidence for it.
Oh, okay. Well, this is homeopathic.
Yeah.
There's definitely homo going on here, but
pills all the time
Homeo.
to stop the swelling. And online,
homeo.
everyone claims part cherry juice is the homeopathic remedy. It's not scientifically proven, but it seems to work for some people.
Yeah.
So I went out and I got it, and let me tell you, depending on what brand you buy, some of them taste like fucking shit. It tastes like really bitter, sour, disgusting. You could get some others that actually don't taste as bad.
Almost
this
like
is
it's
one of the
tart,
brands that I
isn't
drink.
it?
It's a little more expensive, but it actually kind of tastes like real cherries, not like just tart ass.
The smart juice.
Yes,
rewind.
it's good. I recommend this brand.
Let's rewind there.
You know what's actually surreal? Where you
It's a little
because sort of zoned out there when he's talking about this real cherry juice, you guys. And I'm sort of half listening. I'm thinking, imagine if you turned up as a wrestling fan, go, oh, I want to hear about the Royal Rumble, and then turn on there, they're going, oh, it's very nice cherry juice for your gout, you guys. What the fuck, man? When are you going to talk about the Royal Rumble? You got any thoughts on that, maybe, you dickhead?
I don't know, just imagine for a second there's people that don't care about these two people, and there's on YouTube like Royal Rumble hot takes, and they turn this shit on. You're right. Well, actually, this is a higher quality cherry juice. It works great. I'm looking into my homeopathic remedies. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
And then he's going to be scratching his fucking balding head going, do you know why we're not attracting new viewers, you guys? Because people just don't like wrestling anymore.
Well, but that's the funny part, is because everyone watching this is either a fan of DSP, a fan of Triple P, or a detractor, and that is the end of the list, right? I mean, that's who's really watching the show.
a little more expensive, but it actually kind of tastes like real cherries, not like just tart.
A little more
ass.
expensive.
Smart juice.
A little more expensive.
Yes, it's good. I recommend
good.
this
Great.
brand. I do.
So then we've got, what is this, all liquor
start-
down on the bottom shelf, Phil?
No.
It's all liquor.
That middle shelf is a variety of things. On the far left there, that's lemonade. And then in the
Good
middle
mixer.
is an alcoholic beverage. That's the 1800
Hell yeah.
margarita mix. So it's pre-made. So I think it's like mango flavored. We've had that for months. We had that like since the fall. Every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, we've had that since the fall. Holy shit, we moved in, we bought that bottle. Been there the whole time. Definitely.
Well, the people who lived here before me had it.
Yeah.
We'll have a drink of that.
Story, Phil. You've had the margarita.
Oh, yeah, good point, Freezy Pop. That lemonade is doing some spy work here, covering up what's behind it. Good spot
that's
there.
hiding what looks like a green bottle. What particular brand of Phil's preferred alcohol comes in green?
Need a mix for months. You don't drink it all.
No.
Likely story, Phil.
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
decoy bottles are clutch. I definitely use decoy bottles. You always employ the decoy bottle sometimes.
And then next to that is actually the pure margarita mix that's not alcoholic. If we're gonna make a
Right, so
margarita
there's
with real
two-
tequila.
Two different kinds of margarita mix on tap.
Yes.
One alcoholic, one not. That's correct. Yes.
One alcoholic, one not. Okay. Anyways, you get the point. We could be here all day watching this. It's just Triple P shitting on DSP, and DSP thinks it's not serious. It's just a joke, guys. It's all in jest. Okay. Well, they finished the show by deciding that maybe they should start the show a little bit differently. Let's say. Right? So this is when they're bitching about the money, okay? Here we go. This is when they're bitching about the money, which they did not even hit 150, their goal of 300. Oh, no, what are we going to do? Here we go.
Are they going to do that?
I don't know. I don't. Okay. Well, I agree. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it. I feel like it was a waste of the Rumble. I guess that's it for this week, guys. It's a big disappointment. We missed the goal, but you can't hit it every time. You can't hit it every time, folks. I don't know what happened. What happened? I don't know. It was the big Royal Rumble show. Maybe people thought it was going to be on Thursday. I'm going to do my own like DSP business meeting. Maybe it was people thought it was going to be on Thursday.
This is razzing.
Maybe it was because I didn't put out my tweet in time.
Can't wait to.
They thought I was going to be here because my neck is hurt.
You know he's a fan of doing
I was
that.
out with injury.
Let's make a lot of excuses for why this didn't happen. Ultimately, it can't be our fault.
Yeah, definitely not.
It can't be that I fucking spent over an hour talking about Phil's fucking education or some shit, and we didn't even talk about can't be our fault. It's you, the audience at home, that didn't support this incredible spectacle that we put together tonight. I don't even know what to say. I'm
waiting for one thing.
Multiple shareholder meetings, business meetings. We're gonna have to talk over what went wrong this week. It's unbelievable. And Phil didn't even do the chicken dance.
No,
it's unbelievable. My big goal was to get.
Try to guess the joke here. Okay, so you see how Philip started the smoke effect? Try to guess the joke. Any guesses? Have you seen this, by the way? If you've seen this, you can't guess. But Ludacris, I don't think you've seen. Yes.
Is he saying, "Oh, you're roasting me too hard" or some shit? That would be my guess.
Okay, good guess. Steve, any guesses?
Oh, I was thinking more like, the flame's gone out. It's like
the flame's gone out. Both of your options are much more intelligent than what we get.
I've got a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got to go. This ain't going to be it, but I just go. If we get much more smoke in here, we're going to hear that Final Fantasy 13 alarm again. Something like that.
No, see, that's too funny. Way too funny. Ready for this? Get ready.
Phil to do the chicken dance.
I'm stuck over here in the fumes of failure tonight. Look at this. Like.
The fumes of failure.
Come on, I gotta air the place out. We're such a big failure of a show tonight, man. I don't know.
Mouse Bros, we can do better, promise. But where was the support?
That hurts.
Mouse. Where were the donations?
That fucking hurts. What the painful joke there.
Feeling like doing. Okay. But I think we'll talk a lot more about wrestling. Maybe start the show with the wrestling talk. Yeah.
So there we go. So Philip started with this idea at this point.
Wouldn't it be great if that was an actual fire? And he just sits there and he's like, wait a minute, what's my burning? Just like cats burning some fucking downstairs for a midnight snack.
God, these AI effects are amazing.
Yeah, I can see them in real life. What the hell's going on?
Stuff to fill time at the end might be the ideal format for the program. We're experimenting with stuff.
Okay, so there you go. So you get the point. Just to move on. They're going to stop doing the show. They're going to stop doing Grill Phil at the beginning. Okay, well, Philip had to talk about this the next day. Real quick. We're going to watch a little bit of this here. Big ups to Memology for this. Oh, new Italian intro, by the way. It's hype.
Early January with the premiere of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and has now gone through its first pay-per-view event, the Royal Rumble, which was what we talked about last night. It was the Royal Rumble recap plus Monday Night Raw. All right. So what we aspired to do with this show is twofold. Number one, yes, to do wrestling commentary, and yes, to take it seriously, and to give our opinions on pro wrestling and stuff like that, which I feel like we're doing a good job of. I think people are enjoying that aspect of it. Okay. But the other half is that we're trying to get me out there into the world, interacting with people, rather than it just
get me out there in the world interacting with people. Are you a fucking puppy? What the hell is that?
Oddly, though, I'd watch that. If they had him out in the streets, like, hey, this is Phil.
DSP in the streets? I'd be watching it.
That would be so good.
Dude, you could do something like The Office, where they follow him around as he goes around different places.
Yeah.
Different things.
I was thinking that. He's even got the little camera from The Office, and when he turns it to the side, like, just look into it.
Yeah.
Red style, where he looks at the camera.
You're like, Turner Jasper's there looking at the camera like, did you see that?
So the point of this is to get him out there in the world interacting with people. And those people, by the way, is Triple P. Okay.
Being me talking to my audience on a stream, instead having interactions, right? So having PPP on the show with me as my co-host, having us interact back and forth.
Who?
And talking about things that normally
I call him?
PPP, he calls him now, not Triple P. Triple P is dead.
Addressing my content. We're talking about silly stuff, like socks.
Yeah, so he picks the literal silliest thing they talk about, but they also talked about the bankruptcy, they talk about the bank leaks, they talked about gout, all this silly stuff. But of course, we bring up the sock example.
Do you know what's really difficult to do when you've got a lower spinal injury? That.
Lift your foot up to your nose. That fake foot coin is way down. There was that meme. The meme about the fake foot. Ludacris, you were around those times. The fake foot meme.
Yeah. I mean, it does look like a fake foot.
It does, but it's over, boys. Go ahead, Ludacris.
I like the fact as well. He has to when he says we talk about socks, and then he has to show the sock because he thinks his viewers are like, what?
What? What's that?
Or
like
what's in my fridge? Or my educational history? Or we have a segment.
You interestingly didn't talk about the bank leaks, the bankruptcy filings, or any of the consequential stuff that you also talked about, and Triple B said he didn't believe you about. But okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
That we literally call Grill Phil.
Oh.
Where I'm on the hot seat and he hits me up basically with every question that idiotic detractors come up with.
Yeah.
Yes, I know life's for soldiers. It's stupid. Fuck detractors. They're just here to complain. They're here to make the stream miserable for me. So I can't have fun. And it sucks.
And I just answer it rationally, okay? And there's a lot of teasing and razzing and having fun with it. But I think that it's a good segment because it's something different that normally I don't do in my content.
Yes.
Okay? I enjoy doing something different, all right? But we've tried this now for several different weeks, all right? Like, we've tried different ways of doing it or whatever. We've messed around with it. And basically what's happening is like the whole first hour of the show is that segment. And then we do about 90 minutes of wrestling commentary. So the show ends up being about 2 to 3 hours long, okay? So if you're a fan of mine or if you're a wrestling fan, the whole first hour of the show probably doesn't appeal to you at all. Right? So
why the fuck did you do it then? Think about this. Why the fuck would you do it then? It doesn't appeal to my fans. It doesn't appeal to wrestling fans. So it's just for detractors, literally? But I guess, that is true with what he said this week. But why would you even think about doing a segment like that? And, well, I know why. It's because Triple P suggested it. And anything Triple P suggests is going to happen, right? At this point, we've seen Triple P can say, dance like a ballerina, and he'll almost do it, right? Show me the push-ups. He'll show you a push-up, right? So Triple P can say dance, and Philip will say, how high, sir?
He'll show you a push.
Oh, yeah, a push. Single stride.
A lot of people are starting to get turned off to the first hour of the show. They're saying, it was fun the first time, but you're doing it every week, and we're waiting for the wrestling commentary, and it seems like we have to play this waiting game to get through it, and it's very frustrating. I just don't think the segment is working. And it's not just me, it's both of us. Like, after having done this now for over a month,
right?
I think we both agree that the segment is not working. It's not.
I think we both agree. Yeah. I think we both agree, definitely.
Not bringing new eyes to the show. It's not bringing in any extra revenue, that's for sure. It would have been one thing if, for example, a couple weeks ago, when I first had this other angle of camera, okay? And what we were saying was, hey, could we actually see Phil do push-ups? Because one of the stupid memes about me from years ago is that...
Remember, this is a stupid meme. Just want to get that out there. Stupid meme.
Someone challenged me to do push-ups, and I jumped off camera and claimed that I did them. Now, obviously, I didn't. Obviously, I was...
All right, well...
No, you did. That's exactly what you did. You did get up off your chair and then go and claim that you did them. Thank you. You've got it.
Okay, well, let's watch this here. This is a stupid meme, and obviously he didn't do it.
Big Bane did a super chat and said, I'll give you $200 to do 25 push-ups nonstop. Okay, ready?
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. Here we go. All right.
This is obviously not real. It was obviously a joke. Go ahead.
I love that. Like, he's at 23 when he realizes, I should probably sound a bit tired now.
Yeah. 24, 25.
I did 25 real push-ups on my floor. I actually did.
Oh, what?
I actually did do them, but there's no way you could see it because I can't aim the camera to look over there. But I actually just did do 25 push-ups.
Oh.
He looks like Steven Seagal. So bad.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see I posted on Twitter? Max gave a shout out to DSP recently, and let's just show it right here. It's real quick. It's very positive. Everyone loves him, though. That's for sure. We'll get back to the push-ups. I promise. I'm not done with push-up.
Dude, there's like generational. Dude, there's like there's two new different versions of OLEDs beyond this one that are actually cheaper. The technology's getting cheaper.
Yeah.
Is that fucking... Was that?
Now through December 31st, get a free Grubhub vehicle skin.
Is that who I thought it was?
Like, I thought, because David sent this to me. Big ups, Dave, for sending me this. I thought he said, is that DSP? But no, it's even better.
Was that just a guy, or was it...
And use code PUBG.
That was okay, no, it's just a guy.
That was Garland.
For some reason, I thought it was... oh my god, I'm losing his name. The dude that acts like he knows karate and looks like DSP.
Oh, Max is a legend. The guy that forgot how to do karate and looks like DSP. Nice. Best description ever. Oh, remember?
I did them real fast. I shouldn't have done them that fast. I should have taken my time.
Okay, well, let's go to big ups James Lester for this video, by the way. That's how I got it here.
And I jumped off camera and claimed that I did them. Now, obviously, I didn't. Obviously, I was fucking around, right?
Okay, obviously I didn't. I was fucking around. Oh, looks like DSP Memology got it too. I got some more clips for us, though, from the past. We don't let a good retcon go to waste here. Here's more talk about the push-ups.
Thank you, Jack, for the latest super
2021?
So Viper Higgins... Actually, hold on. Overnight, I got a couple of tips. Alfred Aponte tipped me $2.30 overnight. Said, "Morning, Phil, for your push-ups last night on the Danganronpa stream." Thank you very much, Alfred, for that. What a hilarious debacle that I jumped down and I do 25 push-ups and people want to debate. I didn't do it, but who gives a fuck?
That's weird. Okay. Well, I'm not done. Let's go again.
Wow, a guy who's a moron. His name is Fit or Fat You Decide. Did a super chat saying, if I do 20 push-ups, he'll give me $100. I don't believe you.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
Because I went and did it once, and then the guy's like, "Oh, well, you didn't do it on camera." Like, yeah, you didn't say to do it on camera. I just did it right on the stream. And
Okay.
He didn't tip me. So fuck that. I'm not stupid as shit. I'm never falling for that ever again. So if you want to blame anyone, blame that asshole who reneged. I don't believe anyone who says stupid shit.
Phil's a Renee. So there was 2 times where Phil was treating that as serious as a funeral about those fucking push-ups, right? But don't worry, guys. It was all a meme. Let's hear him say it again. How does he describe it?
From years ago.
That definitely seemed like a meme, didn't it?
Is that someone challenged me to do push-ups and I jumped off camera and claimed that I did them. Now, obviously, I didn't. Obviously, I was fucking around, right?
So how many people got banned for calling him out for not doing push-ups, I wonder? How many? How many people have been banned from saying he plays WWE Champions? If you wait long enough, everything turns out to be true. Just wait. Just wait.
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
That other clip as well, where he was getting angry with the second guy, Fit or Fat, you decide.
Yes.
He was, I just want to say his name again.
Yeah, definitely.
When he was saying, "Oh yeah, you can blame that other asshole because he was lying." Obviously, getting angry that someone was lying when you literally were lying that you did the push-ups full stop. And then here you are years later, just to throw away. Obviously, I didn't do them. How is it obvious? You fuck. I mean, it's obvious. Obviously, we all knew.
Yeah.
He's probably off screen, like counting while eating like crisps, like 1, 2. But he's trying to make out like he lied. He thought we bought it.
Yeah.
And now he's just like casually going, "Well, obviously I didn't do it." Yes, you did, you fat fuck. You thought everyone thought that you did.
This is all he does this so many times. He will say, I did something or I didn't do something. People say that's not true, get banned. Years pass, many people getting banned for saying that same thing, and then it'll say, well, actually, that was true. And now if you talk about it again, you'll get banned again. So
yeah, but it's
the
like,
circle.
What does he think the meme is then? Because if it's like, this is a stupid fucking meme about a time when someone challenged me to do press-ups, and I lied and said I did them.
Yeah.
And I really hadn't.
How
is that? That's the truth. That's what actually happened.
He has no idea what a meme is. He does not know what a meme is, number one, they did memes, like the director's doing the memes. He doesn't know what a meme is. He thinks like meme is like, I don't know, that's how he describes a Raz, I think, I don't know. He doesn't know what a Raz is either, so I don't know.
Jackson, I'll do $200 to do 25 push-ups nonstop. Okay, ready?
Okay, we saw that again. Big ups to Memology for putting it in, though.
Do the push-ups. Gonna fucking, you're gonna.
Oh, here we go.
$100 tip.
Yeah, this is even better. So this is when he's pissed at the person for not paying him for doing the meme push-ups that were obviously fake.
Push-ups. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, there hasn't been $200 tip. The guy was a liar. I fucking go and do the push-ups, and he says, "Oh, yeah, no bullshit. You said do the push-ups."
That guy was a liar.
That guy's a liar. The guy, not me. That guy.
That's a scam. That's another scam.
Well, yeah, I mean, absolutely.
100% that's a scam.
Yes.
Fucking, you're not gonna do it because you're an asshole, basically. You're lying.
So if the guy had paid up, hypothetically, if the guy had paid up and went, sorry, I was just a bit late, here's the money, would Phil have went, well, I'm an honest guy, I didn't actually do them, but since you paid, I'll get back down. Yeah, absolutely he fucking wouldn't.
Imagine calling him an asshole and a liar when you didn't do the thing. That's incredible.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yeah, no, bullshit. You said do the push-ups, I did them. And now you're not gonna fucking, you're not gonna do it because you're an asshole, basically, You're lying. You're a dishonest person. It's fucked up.
Yeah. And calling someone else dishonest, that's very cool.
Okay.
So, but of course I'm lying too. Yeah, but he doesn't fucking know that.
Yeah, come on.
McBain, sorry, that's not how it works. You said do 25 push-ups. I literally immediately hit the floor and did 25 push-ups. Now you say, oh, well, I want you to rotate the camera and set it up. Fuck you. No, I mean it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You didn't say any of that at first.
This guy's
cool. You don't get to change criteria after it's already done.
We gotta start tipping this guy.
All right. Well, hang on. I want to see him. Don't go changing the criteria.
Maybe Phil is right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Wanting Phil to turn the camera so that you got proof he did them. Imagine having the audacity to ask him for proof. What? My word not good enough for you, you dickhead? I told you I did them.
While he is lying. While lying. Say what? My word's not good enough for you? While lying, saying that. That's amazing.
That would be like saying, I want you to go do this job for me. Someone immediately does the job, and they say, oh, well, I actually wanted you to do the job with this criteria. Go do it again. No, that's not how it works.
Sometimes you have to do that.
He didn't even do the job, though. He didn't do the job.
Agreement?
You're supposed to do it this way, yeah.
Yeah.
To live up to the agreement, so go fuck yourself.
All right.
Thanks for the super chat.
It's like paying someone to come and decorate a room. They decorate the room and they go, finished. And then you go, oh, just come look at it. No. You say you're going to look at it when I finish decorating it. Just give me the fucking money. What? You want to look at it now?
Yeah.
What, did you use paint? You didn't say that at the start.
Yeah. Okay, no, it's like, okay, I'll make you a ham and cheese sub in my sandwich shop. Okay, if if I make this, you give me $20, all right? I made it back. You're not holding anything. You go up, all right, I'll give you your sandwich. Where's the money? Do you have it ready for me? No, I made it. Do you have the money for me? Can I see it? I made it. Okay.
Sandwich. I mean, it's in the back.
Criteria, asshole. What kind of sandwich shop do you think I'm running here?
But that was the memes. That, oh, will we ever see Phil actually do push-ups?
That was the meme. Remember that classic meme? Will we ever see Phil do push-ups? That was a great meme. That was the
issue we had with it.
Oh my God!
He didn't turn the camera down. Yeah.
What a great classic! So many awesome memes from that. Will we ever see Phil do those push-ups? I love that meme.
I remember
awesome.
that I said if he ever did push-ups, that I would go to his stream and contribute and become a full-time watcher of him. I've been saying that for years. But,
there we go.
Hey, well, let's go ahead and do it. Let's do the segment, right? Let's show that with this new setup, we can now do push-ups, right? So I set it up. I did one half push-up. It wasn't even a real push-up.
Yeah.
Right? It was just kind of...
I wonder why that's the story now. Because every detractor on Earth on Twitter said that's not even a real push-up. And now he knows it. Like, I didn't even do a real one. That was like a half, okay? I didn't get my full power, okay? Like, before he definitely thought that was a real push-up, by the way. 100%.
If you'd have asked him there, he would have said, that was a real push-up. You don't know what you're talking about. Fuck off and get banned.
God, yeah.
And we said, all right, 100%. So if you guys support the show and we hit our goals tonight, Bill will do 20 push-ups or however many he can do, right? And guess what? We didn't hit our goal. Very shocked. Every week we do something silly like that. Where it's like, hey, this seems to be things that people have asked for or wanted for years. People want Phil in an environment where he's going to do things that he normally wouldn't do. So let's do it. And then if people support the show, then we'll give them these rewards that they claim to have wanted for so long. Okay? That's the whole idea of the segment. And guess what's happened?
Yeah, well.
Absolutely nothing positive whatsoever. We've gained no additional viewers. We've gotten no extra support. In fact, I would argue that when we start the segment, a lot of people get turned off and are like, wow, this really sucks. We'd rather just have the wrestling commentary, okay? Which is unfortunate, because here's what that tells you, all right?
Okay, this is, I promise whatever you're thinking, whatever you're predicting you might say here, this is crazier than you expect. I promise it.
All these idiots on the internet are hypocrites. They were never legit to begin with. They don't actually want to see me do things outside the box. They just...
So, Mr. Ludacris,
you didn't do anything. You lied about doing something.
So, Ludacris, you are a much longer. What do you say? YouTube creator or something, critic, or much longer than us.
Curator, content
curator. I believe he thinks you make your videos so he really does improve his life. I really think that's what he believes, and I know Amber Lynn thinks this too. But it's wild. Go ahead, Ludacris.
I'm stunned, man. Like, just, I mean, I still to this day, every time he says a hypocrite or anything like that, I still to this day, I'm like, you are calling people a hypocrite. Also, I'm still baffled by the fact, I know we said it before, but why are you shocked by this? Like, you're trying to do your content, you're on your wrestling show, by the way, for people that hate you.
Yes.
Like, why? Why are you trying to appeal to this audience?
I know.
I don't get how stupid he is that he thinks that detractors in any scenario are going to go, oh, I like him now. I'm going to hop on his stream and start giving him fucking money because he did push-ups or whatever. I don't give a fuck about him. Like,
yeah. Well, here's my theory. Steve, I want your take on this too. I really think to make this happen, Triple P said to Phil, hey, if we can get some of these questions out, I think some of your detractors might see that you aren't lying, and they'll start donating maybe, you know? And you know, Phil, remember, like I said, Triple P's word is gold to Philip. So if Triple P said, Philip, I think you should shave your head bald. It'll be really funny and everyone will give you a lot of money. Philip might consider doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it fucking is. So I'm betting Triple P said, hey, if you can do this, if I can ask you questions, you know, shit that detractors always bring up, they'll be laughing and they'll probably donate till I keep it going. Yeah. It's going to be great. Yeah. You know, and Phil,
he could definitely, definitely have sold it like that. Hey, Phil, you know, if we talk about this, then your detractors might like give us money to say, hey, now talk about this, or you know, hey, you said that, you know, you can get money and like that. He could definitely have done that. I think though this is like an extension of that thing when Evil AJ did "This Is How You Don't Play," and from then on, detractors were stealing his views.
Yes.
So the idea being that if you were, you know, watching a detractor video, you should have been watching DSP. And if that detractor video wasn't there, you would have been watching DSP. And it's an extension of that. If, you know, if you really wanted me to do these things, you would have paid me for it. And it's like, but why would we do that? We hate you. Like,
I know.
That's the whole point of this group, is that it's in opposition to you. You're not going to get money off us for that, because it's fucking ridiculous to even think that we would. But if we weren't detractors, we would be supporting him. That's what he thinks.
I think, that's true. I think he thinks like Mr. Ludacris, your ramen video, your cup noodle video. Like he thinks you were giving legitimate criticism, and like, he's trying to tell me how to do it.
He used that word no end of times. Like, what's the criticism here? I don't get it. It's like, it's not a criticism. I'm making fun of you because you're a fucking jackass. Like,
yeah. And imagine, and also think about it this way. So now, if he does the funny shit that Triple P's making him do it, right? Triple P's making him do funny shit, dance, push-ups. Like we're paying a zoo animal to do tricks for us. DSP did the push-up. Here's 5. Yeah, keep it coming. Is that what he really wants? Dance monkey dance, legitimately. You know.
I can't believe that. He's obviously stupid, right? But I can't believe that he's not thought. So say, for example, like Raw Phil, right? You got these people in Raw Phil's chat that are going to be slagging off Phil.
Yeah.
You know, saying stuff about him. Then say Raw Phil goes down, and in his mind, he thinks everyone's going to go, well, I guess we're going to have to watch Phil for this content now. They're not going to be able to hang out in his chat and say the things that they would say in Raw Phil's chat. Like, they're going to you either get on board, kiss my ass and give me money, or you're banned. That's it.
Yeah.
No,
it's not going to happen.
Right, if you weren't watching Raw Phil, you wouldn't be a detractor. If somebody was watching your pot noodle video, they wouldn't like think, oh, I should go watch Phil. Actually, if you weren't there, they are being lied to and being made a detractor because, you know, you're a detractor creator. You're manipulating your audience by making your content. Obviously, you know, you're lying to people basically and misrepresenting Phil and taking him out of context and all this stuff. And if it wasn't for that, you would be an honest fan of his. So by virtue of like watching something via a detractor, you are being made a detractor. And if that detractor wasn't there, you would have just gone to Phil and stayed and hung around with Phil.
So also by his like stupid train of thought, I wonder if he would think that, say, if he watched my noodle video and then he went away and ate noodles again, but this time he took on board what I said and he used a fork. And would he then think that I would make a video going, I actually like Phil now. He's took my criticisms on board. He's eating noodles like a champ. I'm going to donate a hundo to him.
I have received a very generous 10-member bomb from Mr. Ludacris. Hey! Mr. Ludacris.
To me about the pot noodle.
Keep eating noodles, my brother.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ludacris. That really means a lot. Thank you. Oh, by the way, guys, we are 10 minutes.
It'd be like an anonymous message from Mr. Ludacris. She says, I was very depressed when I made that video. I really hated my life. Then I watched your Heavy Rain playthrough and it changed my life. It'd be like a big essay like that I'd have to write, wouldn't it?
By the way, guys, we are now $50 away from the goal, thanks to Mr. Ludacris. Let's keep it going, guys. Amazing.
They just want to make fun of me so they can grift.
Oh,
okay, it's that simple. These idiots who claim to be critics are not critics.
Like who on Earth has claimed to be a critic of the Detractorverse? Did anyone on Earth ever say they were a critic? Did SOK say that they were critics? Did Tevin say he was a critic? Did anyone ever say they are a critic? What does that mean?
No, but if you criticize, you must be a critic.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yes.
That's
I'm
how
a
we'll
critic.
have broken that word down. We know how we breaks word down.
Critics.
We learned about that recently. Critiques.
Yeah.
Critique side.
They are people who literally will just say negative things because they have conditioned an audience to
that's
hearing
you guys.
negative things about Darkside Phil.
Uh-huh.
So if I do the things...
Isn't this wild? We condition an audience. We've conditioned an audience.
Yeah, exactly. So if we weren't here, that audience would be watching Phil unironically and enjoying him. As far as Phil is concerned.
Fine one to talk about conditioning audiences.
He better be
about
He better be careful about his word usage here. I better not hear that GROOM word, right? You would be very careful, Philip, about that, don't we?
That they've always claimed I wouldn't do. No one cares because that wasn't the point. The point is just to rag on me so they can monetize and make money.
Yes,
because they are
obviously.
greedy, disingenuous fuckwads who actually prey upon and condition and groom an actual audience of mentally challenged people.
Hey, yeah, so by the way, guys, everyone in chat, I'm going to be moving you cross-country with me later. We're going to go to a different cross-country, move away from your parents and all your friends. We're going to live in a house together, okay, guys? But you have to be 17. Sorry, just letting you know. All right.
Also, just it is great that I know, I completely irrespective of what the quote is about to be, the fact that it cut to Far Cry 5 slide. Given what Far Cry 5 is about, the fact that it cut from that is just perfect.
Good point. Identify PK. No high school graduates. You cannot have graduated high school either to get on this trip. Come on.
Very.
We're going to need a permission slip from you, Mum.
He reacted to the June documentary on him, didn't he? Where there was like fans sitting down saying, I just kind of thought he was my buddy and I thought I've got to help my buddy out. So obviously he watched that. So he would have took that in and thought, man, it's like I'm grooming people and making people think that, but then he has the audacity to say that we're grooming people, allegedly.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know. I've played this so many times, and you guys can't hear it. Ludacris and Steve, you won't be able to hear it, but you know exactly what I'm going to play here. You know it. I know it. Everyone on Earth knows it. And this is what June said exactly about Philip's fans. Now, Philip wishes this is what he could say about his own fans, but unfortunately, that's not true. Let me get the... I'm going to find it now. Here we go. I got it. I promise. Right on time. Not a second too late.
Played
a second too early. I know, I did.
You also dismiss email with criticism. And this someone works with his
You know
fans
what he's saying,
who have been
guys. You
doxxed,
guys can't hear
are
it,
people with disabilities, are socially inept, or are just lonely.
Yeah. I think he has autism.
So that's what an outsider thinks of this whole situation. Just want to make that clear. And by the way, DSP rates that documentary very highly. So he definitely thinks it's a good watch, and everything in it is very important. And it's a nothing burger, by the way, as well. So just keep that in mind, okay? Thank you. Let's keep going.
That's the truth. If you go to one of these streams or if you go to one of their shows, you will not see an audience of intelligent, well-functioned mental people.
Yeah, we won't find any well-functioned normal people. Hey, where are my well-functioned normal people out? Come on. Come on, well-functioned. Let's go.
You will see idiots.
Yeah, go ahead.
There is no Derek in our chat.
Yes.
We would not protect that person. If no,
we would not protect them for over 7 years while knowing they have an underage girls playlist on their public YouTube. Go ahead.
Not even if they only did it in their spare time. No. If they didn't bring it to your chat, it was just a hobby. You wouldn't look the other way.
Well, that's fine. If it's just a hobby, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you should be like, it's fine. Until like Josh Moon or someone calls you out, then you should be like, oh shit, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
if Noel gets in here, then I'll think about it. I'll get sad for 2 reasons, though.
Mouth chewers, mouth breathers.
Oh.
Very slow people.
Where do you expect drools to come from, Phil?
I don't know, but we also breathe through our mouth as well.
Content on a regular basis, and they've been conditioned to like it.
Very, very, very hypocritical.
Get it? So now all these years, we wanted this. Okay, we're gonna give it to you. Oh, well, no, we don't want that. What do you mean? You're gonna?
I have no idea what he means here. So I think he's trying to say that we're waiting so many years for what? Him to?
Is it like that
dance?
thing he does when when he does eventually cave and play, like years of going, no, I'm not playing this game. No, I'm not playing this game. No, I'm not playing this game. All right, fine, I'll play this game. Hey, everybody's been asking for years for this game. Where's the support?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Is it like Pokemon? Like detractors? That's it. I think I get it. All you detractors are fucking lazy.
Yeah, does it take like we'll go like, hey Phil, finally you did the press up thing. Great, here's the money we owe you after years of asking.
It's amazing as well, like in the list of things, like to be very picky and choosy, isn't it? It's like, oh, they've been asking for years for me to do the push-ups, I'll do it. We've also been asking for years to justify $5,000 worth of business expenses. Why didn't
Triple P did? Triple P did as well. And the takeaway from that was Phil said, Triple P said, okay, well, I guess we have no answer for that, Phil.
Fucking Adam and Craig tried to do it as well. Literally everybody has. Even Keen's probably mentioned it at some point.
Also,
Oh, you were going to say exactly what I was going to say. With the bank leaks, I liked it when he said, so basically what you're saying is the bank leaks aren't yours unless we're trying to say that the detractors are bad because they leaked them, but they're also not yours at the same time if we're trying to say, no, I didn't spend that money. And then he just sort of went, like, did his little laugh thing that he does. So,
and that was like, well, that's the long and short of it, PPP. Yep, that's it.
Well, that's not a good answer, but I guess it's an answer.
That was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was last week. Last week, the conclusion they came to in the bank leaks was when you want to felt the detractors, they are your bank leaks. When you want to prove a point that say you got away from, whatever, you don't have money, they aren't your bank leaks. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Really, really good insight there. And definitely something a friend would do, not definitely something people razz each other about. Definitely.
You get what you've asked for years. We don't want that. Well, it's because you never wanted it. It's because you're just dumb. And you have people who literally prey upon...
He's actually right there, because you never wanted it. You're right, we didn't want it. The whole thing about the push-ups wasn't, we want to see him do push-ups. Obviously, the guy who asked in the chat that day did.
Yeah.
That's never been a thing. We've not been sat here for ages going, I wonder if he can do a push-up. Will this mystery ever be solved? It's the fact that you did it off camera and you thought that was acceptable.
Yeah.
You thought that anybody would believe you.
Yeah, exactly. And with rightful cause, because you've just proved that you were fucking lying.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I mean, we don't need to see him do it. Just look at those arms. Go ahead, Ludacris.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just gonna say, if it was anyone, even like he's a notorious liar, so more so him. But if anyone was to like go to your average sort of content creator and go, I'll give you $20 or whatever to do push-ups, you would. It's implied, even if you're the most trustworthy motherfucker ever, that we need to see them.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. Like, obviously.
I mean, it's just ridiculous to think otherwise. Oh yeah, guys. I'll go punch a bee real quick. Be right back. When I do it, give me $50. Okay. See ya, guys. I did it. You know what? You got to have a fucking video, man.
On you and suck on you for revenue every day, and you're too dumb to realize.
Holy shit.
Very hypocritical.
Me and my Algies picking up their fucking game. I say it every week, I feel like, but now we're saying the same clip, just higher pitch. Amazing.
That relies on people coming in and checking out my content on a daily basis, and that relies on some newcomers coming by. I can't rely on only people who've heard negative things about me coming by and hoping they'll give me an actual honest chance. I need organic growth. I used to have that on YouTube. Every year at the end of the year, new people would come into my YouTube
YouTube channel and watch my videos.
That's not true.
I don't get that anymore because of the assholes who passed around those negative fucking memes. That's why. Now people
Do you know what he's
won't
like?
give me a
Yep, go ahead.
When he's like this, when he's constantly like repeating stuff we've heard him many times, he reminds me of, you know, like when you watch a TV show and it'll say like previously on blah blah blah.
Yeah,
previously on blah blah blah. He's like that. Every fucking episode is just previously on DSP. Previously on DSP. There's just no actual content. We're just watching the same shit over and over.
This by the way, this rant we got 2 days in a row, by the way, the one I'm showing you now about the detractors didn't change anything because we had one day where we didn't hit the goals both times, and that sent us into a spiral, which the likes of which we're still feeling. Yesterday I did a little better, but I have some stuff from last night that shows the spiral is not over, because last night was insane. Okay, insane.
And we've still got messages.
Holy shit. All right. Let's for one more minute of this, then we're going to move on. We get the point of this. This is a wild rant, though, so if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's worth watching. It's wild. I think, as someone said earlier in chat, Kino Casino did a number on this gentleman's brain last year, and we are still in the world where it is not all there. Man, it is. We are scrambling and more frantic than ever, and one day of not hitting goals now sends us into panic, right? It is begging, the likes of which we haven't seen since Scorn, and I'm going to show you that later. Let's go.
They come in with this negative expectations of who I am, and some people get actually pleasantly surprised that's actually not who I am. But most people just believe that, you know, just blatantly, they just believe that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the
it's
WB
really
champions, definitely.
You
they
are
believe
the victims.
Okay.
Anyone who watches that content is literally a victim. You've been mind controlled. You've been messed with. Okay? So, now looking at this.
Okay, yeah, go
okay? And seeing firsthand what's happened in this last 5 episodes that we have attempted to do this stuff and it hasn't worked, we are done with it. Okay? So moving forward.
Okay, I'm going to stop there because that's not true. Triple P says otherwise. So, I had a tweet saying about how Phillips claims, I did a tweet saying Philip claims the only reason they did Grill Phil, the only reason they did Grill Phil was, the only reason they did Grill Phil was to get positivity from haters. That's my basically the tweet. High Strung says, I wonder if PPP knows or cares that the segment is supposedly canceled. Triple P himself answered, I call him Triple P, by the way, for the rest of the segment. It's going to continue in the back half of shows after wrestling. Just not be called Grill Phil, because instead it will be Phil Thrills with the answers to tough questions. High Strung then responds with, so his whole announcement was pointless? We just watched that announcement. Triple P says, a very telling thing here, it was important for him.
Oh.
That's sad, man. That is fucking sad.
He just doesn't stop with the razzes.
even when we're talking to detractors on Twitter, we have to keep up the razzing.
Can't break character.
Amazing.
Imagine your friend talking about you like this publicly.
Imagine, yes. It's incredible the lengths we will go to have a single friend.
I mean, he let his wife like fucking have it, didn't he? So it's like he's obviously not going to give a shit about himself.
Well,
so
that's true.
His wife's not had it for a while, really.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, it was important for him. So what does that tell you? That means it was very important for Philip to have it not be called Grill Phil, which is funny in itself, right? Because if you are just razzing, that's totally fine name. If we get on here and say, oh, Steve, you look like Geddy Lee and stuff, and that would be fine to be Grill Steve because it's all razz. But the reason that would bother you, the only reason that would bother you is if it's not a razz, because then it means a little bit more, doesn't it, when we say Grill Phil? So now we're calling it Phil Thrills.
I think there's more to it than that. I think he's referring to the actual announcement that Phil made. Like, it's important for him to get that off his chest, you know, to have a moan about that, to say that thing. Like, he needs to be like, no, I'm done with it. I'm done with letting you take the piss on a weekly basis. I'm done with all the questions about stuff I'm not happy with. I mean, you know, so it feels like Triple P. That's what I call him as well. I call him Triple P. He's acknowledging that Phil needed that catharsis. He needed to let that out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's more than that.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, so it seems that Triple P knows that the second this grill fill is done, detractors are done too, and that means most of the audience is gone, I imagine. Right? Let's call a spade here. That will be the end of the wrestling show. If they really don't do grill fill, the show will die, and that will be the last call for the show if the grill fill is done. But as Triple P says here, Phil Thrills is on the menu. What will be there? We'll find out next week on Not My Smart Guys. Anyways, okay, let's get a message here. Okay, message time. Let's do a single message so I can say I did messages.
We've got one. We've got one.
Let's do a new one. I've never seen before. Okay, name I've never seen before. Let's go for Condo Kevin. I've never seen Condo Kevin before. What's up, Condo Kevin? Let's go. Condo Kevin in the house. Oh, Condo Kevin, you got to turn on your microphone. All right, here we go. He turned it on.
Hey guys, Condo Kevin here. Recently, the whole push-up fiasco was talked about again, and DSP said, "Oh, I was just joking with my audience at the time." But if you watch the original video, or even one of Duty streams or Hate Army's videos, like he is yelling and ranting about not getting paid.
Yes,
and it's clearly like shown that he is not joking. He wants that money.
Oh, yeah.
He needs it for rent and all that. Anyways, so I was wondering, do you think he gaslit himself into thinking that he was joking the whole time because of his narcissism? Or do you think he's doing some damage control and knows he's just retconning the past by saying, "Oh, I was just joking around, ha 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 ha"? Yeah, just curious about your guys' thoughts on that whole thing. All right, bye.
Big ups, Condo Kevin. Go ahead, Steve. What's your take on this? Let's get Steve on this one.
Yeah, I think we're all basically on the same page here. He's not conditioning himself in the way that you might think, oh, he's gaslighting himself into believing it. He's just doing damage control and trying to condition his audience into accepting what he's saying then.
Yeah.
So they don't go back and look. It doesn't
we
matter
can't have
about
that
now. What matters is what I'm telling you now. So yeah, he's damage control. He knows what he was doing. He knows how it played out. He knows he was serious, and he wants to damage control it now.
Big ups, Condo Kevin, you're a legend. Big ups to Grisbra, who says, rest in peace to the Drift King of Akron. Music Biz Marty did pass away. That is true news. Music Big Marty, let's say the villain in Cyrax's world, passed away. So Music Biz Marty, rest in peace to you, Music Biz Marty. Big ups to Tony T, who says, joke killer side Phil at it again. That's his biggest skill. His biggest skill right there is killing every joke possible. And that has to be the most frustrating thing when you're doing a show, by the way, is saying jokes and just have them die instantly with the other person. Like, that is just a nightmare. It's like your vibe is like cut every step of the way. That's fucking tough, man. That's why I think the show doesn't not going to last either. Another reason it's not going to last. Big ups to Wandering Monk, who says, where is the lunch meat? Well, we don't eat lunch meat in that castle. Come on, Wandering Monk. No lunch meat in the castle.
In the fridges? Is that the pictures of the fridge?
Yeah.
Probably behind a bottle of Tanqueray then.
Okay, that could be true. Yeah, Music Biz Marty did die, yes. I think it was a drug overdose. So be careful out there, everybody. Jeff Joestar 95 says, I didn't see any chicken, meat, or anything like that to actually cook with. All meals are frozen. There was some meat in the refrigerator, to be fair, but half of that refrigerator was mixers and other, let's say, gout beneficial items. Yeah, that's better. Gout enhancing items. But he did have some ground turkey. For the one thing he says he makes. Oh, God, no. There was, I think, frozen peas or something. So there was that. Bison burgers. Yes, bison burgers.
Oh, he had
bison
kale
burgers.
as well, didn't he?
Oh, kale. Yeah, kale. Yeah. That's to feed the woodland critters with, I think. They don't eat that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's for the giraffes. Mets Bear in the house says, successful Phil has a bounty of tasty gourmet food his stupid, unmarried, non-household operating kid viewers can't afford. Now, guys, support is slow. Good point, Meth Bear. That's why another reason that people think Philip is an asshole, because I know his audience is made up of the most vulnerable, because they have to be to put up with the amount of begs I'm about to show you after I get through this segment. Boat Night in the House says, gout is the king's disease. Reality is whimsical. Well, back then, only kings could eat that kind of stuff. But now, only assholes eat that kind of stuff. I mean, in excess, of course. Anyways, big up Stephen Hawking. Really a big fan of your work, Stephen Hawking. Says, look close at his nails. It's a sign of alcoholism. See, I don't know, but I know there is a yellowing thing. And I never had a yellowing thing. I definitely had a face getting red thing. But I never had a yellowing of the nails. But that is a sign of alcoholism,
isn't it? That's your kidneys.
So that gives a yellowing itness of it. But the hands, like Triple P said, they look very wrinkled and old. I'm just using Triple P's words. I call him Triple P. I don't want to disrespect Philip, so I'm going to use the same words that Triple P uses. Just be safe. Like fat cat. That's what he says. So it's cool to say that.
The issue is that, like, for most of the signs of alcoholism, you need him to stop for them to show up, like the DTs. You need him to stop to get delirium tremens. It's going to be a while until he starts having like alcoholic neuropathy and starts having issues with his proper hands. So,
It'll be a bit. Big up Beetlejuice 3, who says gotta differentiate between actual socks and sock accounts. That's why he showed his sock. All right, well, Ludacris, you didn't think about that.
No, that's it.
XJS says the feeder theory sounds more and more convincing. No, that's a real Theo theory, but that would be funny if he's a feeder, wouldn't it? That would be too wild. The internet would break if DSP's a feeder. That would be wild.
He'd need to hook up with Amber Lynn at that point.
Honestly, come on. Amber Lynn's into those, Well, she did break up with her feeder recently, but anyways, Ira in the House says, considering how awful it was, I'm surprised the JSDF isn't after Phil after all the snack tasting. What's JSDF? JSDF. Someone in chat's going to tell me.
It's something Defense Force, maybe?
The JS Defense Force. JS. Japan Self-Defense Force? Oh, gotcha. Japan Self-Defense Force. I should know that, but I didn't know that. Japan Self-Defense Force in the house here. So after all the snack tasting. Oh, yeah, well, I did have Chu on the show to watch the snack tasting. I did have Chu on the show to watch the snack tasting, and she had fun with that. She was very interested in the words he chose to use to describe different things. It was pretty funny. Beetlejuice 3 says Steven Seagal reel. That might have been used, but that's always a good one. Beetlejuice 3 says, loves to work out, FYI. He does love to work out. You know this. Trent Brown says, the last few years, I've thought Phil only made content for people who dislike him, but it's kind of weird to hear him admit it, at least for this show. So, that is a thing. Philip might make content for his haters because that gives him attention, but he just said it now, like that's legitimately what he was doing, right? And that's kind of wild to just say that, right?
Do you think he knows, like, deep down that... Because in reality, right, let's say if all the detractors were finger snapped by Thanos, as he likes to say, and there was no detractors, that he would just be, like, an irrelevant, like, fucking Let's Player making boring content, and eventually everyone will just get tired of him, innit? Like,
yes. I mean, there is an aspect to that it is beneficial for him to be so lolcow, because without lolcow, he has nothing, right? That is true. ALT was too small of a criminal to know that. I mean, I just be honest, guys. I didn't live around the area. I never interacted with the Japan Self-Defense Force. I never saw anybody. It just didn't exist for me. But there we go. I've dealt with the police just a few times with driving my bike a little drunk. That's nothing though. They let me out with no problems. Boston Over in the House says, remember he claims that twice a month he gets a message from a former detractor who apologized and turned supporter, yet he does not gain 2 viewers a month. It's part of his apology fetish, and he did say that this week that he gets at least a few messages a month from former detractors saying that they watch him now. They used to hate him, but now they like him. I mean, I'm not doubting it, but it's LARPers trying to get a response from Darkseid Phil to laugh at, honestly.
Because whenever he reads those messages, they always sound like they're written by him. Like they used to say. Yeah. So it's either like a LARPer that's brainwashed into parroting what he says, or it's legitimately him.
They say the same exact words
as well. Yeah. Say like a long time, like since the early 2000s.
Heavy Rain.
Yeah. Certain places.
I said it before. Heavy Rain's like his Thriller album, isn't it? Like, he always talks about it.
Those jokes I made on that show were the best. When she was taking her shirt off, I said, "Yeah, quick, take her shirt off." That was amazing. That was my best, greatest hit.
I was on form.
Papa Polka in the house is ALT proud groomer fuckwad confirmed. Yes, I am a proud groomer fuckwad. Love it. I've been called worse in my day. Some Gator says, big ups. That being said, not sure if it was said. If Phil stopped today, you all still have his life to go over and over again in circuit laps. Is it he thinks the second he stops, you all stop? Well, yeah. He thinks no one has any talent of any kind at all. So anyone in here, viewers, streamers, people on Twitter, they have no talent at all outside of making fun of DSP. So our life is over when DSP stops streaming. That's what he legitimately thinks. Which is, the opposite of the truth. People here just to have a good time, and if the good time stops in one place, you go to the next place to have a good time. It's pretty simple. But
the size of your ego to think that as well, to think that you're that important is absolutely hilarious. But on brand for him, isn't it?
Yeah, good point. Big ups to Chest High Wall, who says, sappy and supportive message saying, despite all the complication with my health, I'm still here. And despite how badly Phil is totally felting you guys, you're still here too. We're in this together. Big ups, Chest High Wall. Now, there's no way for me to confirm if that's true or not. What are you, the king of suffering or something? But anyways, big ups, Chest High Wall. Stay strong, brother. You're a legend. All right. Well, I thought of a stupid idea. I was going to do this idea, and I was like, oh, this is going to be stupid. It's going to be a quick thing. Okay. Well, it turned out not to be a quick thing, but it's definitely worth it. So what I did is I went to the video from last night, the stream from last night. And what you're going to see in the next bunch of clips is every single mention of the word goal.
Oh my god. So pretty much the whole thing then.
Yeah.
So I hope you're ready for a 3-hour stream. Okay, so remember, real quick. This is, just for some context here, remember, Philip's trying to get his goal by today so he can do the rum cake on Friday. However, he's 3 goals away. He hit the goal, 2 goals the day stream yesterday. So he's really hoping to hit 2 goals again the night stream we're about to watch, because that'll put us on track or something. And I didn't mention, by the way, Triple P gave back the money for Smart Guys just so Philip could get another goal towards the rum cake. This rum cake is the most important thing in Philip's life right now. I have no idea why. But yes, Triple P did not give his money to Philip so Philip could count that towards the goal. And it was $70 or whatever. So
still, he took a cut. It's like,
yes, it's
you have enough trouble getting money out of Phil in the first place.
Yeah. So there we go. I know, right?
That'd be amazing if it hates.
That is Rare Tricks, who has listened in his chat, gifted subs to Phil and endlessly, and Phil talks shit about that website endlessly. I mean, you know what it takes to be a fan of DSP. That person is. So, anyways, here we go. We're gonna start here. 7:03. The stream just started. Here we go.
It is possible, but we need support. If you're here tonight, please support
My bad.
the stream. Let's hit the goal. Let's get to 97 tonight, and then we're in position to do that marathon on Friday. No mouthwash, Dan Eloso. Don't worry, I am committing to finishing mouthwash.
That's the first one. Okay, now instantly after the stream starts, someone tipped $100 and something, so we hit our goal. Okay, now what do? The stream has been on for 13 minutes so far.
Never spoken with the person. I don't know who they are. That gets us to 155. Now here's the good thing about this, guys.
You're gonna love this. Here's the good part, guys. Here is the good part.
Oh, hey, that looked like my alternative costume.
That gets us to 155. Now here's the good thing about this, guys. The night just started. I'm here for 2 hours.
Huh?
If in the next 2 hours we hit another goal, we're at 98. That means we are really close to the marathon, and we could do it on Friday. We can make it. So tonight, if you're enjoying the stream, please support it. I know we hit 1 goal. Let's hit 2. Let's get to 98 goals hit tonight. We can do it.
Just got $150, and the stream started 13 minutes ago.
We can do it. All right. In the stream, please support it. I know we hit 1 marathon, and we.
Watch this.
If in the next 2 hours we.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I was going to pause it here.
I was just going to say, so the good news is, hey guys, we hit the goal. That's great news. And the even better news, the night is young. You can still give me more money. That's what we're saying. That's fucking mental.
That is legitimately the positive here.
Don't you hate it when I get enough money, but it's too late to give me more, and everyone's like, whatever, their wallet's looking disappointed, going, "Oh, I wanted to give him more." Thank fuck. 13 minutes in, brilliant. Fuck's sake.
All right, we'll keep looking at the timestamps here. We're going forward. That was 25 minutes or so.
We're up to 198, guys. 102 to go to hit the goal tonight. I got a $2 tip. What? Would you accept a sponsorship from Costco, and can we get 5 big booms to reach the goal? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Thanks for the $2 tip.
Boom!
I mean, boom, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, 7:42. Now we go 30 minutes in the future.
Oh, look, another scrub. Another fucking scrub cami. I can't wait. All right, guys, we're at 210. 90 to go to hit the tier 2 goal and get to 98 and be in position for a marathon on Friday. Let's do it tonight, my friends.
Okay. This is a low effort. Okay, let's go. Now we're 10 minutes later or so.
My curtain's just a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I just want to say, his face cam is in such a stupid
it's so...
God, yeah.
What the fuck? I've not seen anyone else's face cam and went, oh, maybe there's a reason everyone... He wants to be different. Oh, I don't do it like everyone else, you get. Maybe people put their face cam where it is for a fucking reason, you dickhead. It looks so stupid.
Looking straight at the camera, but just a little bit off. Just very weird.
But what it does is it covers the counter notification. So if he's on a certain side and he gets countered... meaning
that's a good point.
He is actually pressing a button when he's hit by an attack.
Good point.
Because it's actually getting cold in here now. And I'm going to close my curtains just a little bit. All right. We'll chill for like 5 minutes and then we'll get back into it. But guys, look at this support. $210 of support and climbing. We can hit the goal in the next hour. We can absolutely hit the goal tonight and get 300. And that would mean only 2 goals to hit tomorrow.
Guys, we can absolutely hit the goal tonight. Yeah, I mean, you can hit the goal any night.
Tomorrow, we can do our marathon on Friday.
We can hit the goal tonight, and then that means that you only have to do it twice again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Would mean only 2 goals.
Look at the crackhead eyes on full display here. His eyes are peeled open this entire time.
We can do our marathon on Friday of the viewer's choice. All right, which I want to do. I want to do a marathon with all the games you pick, booze, food, and good fun and festivities tomorrow. So let's hit the goal tonight. All right, let's do it. Who's gonna give some subs over on Kick? Did anyone? Let's take.
I love how this. So he did the bag, and now he looks like, all right, what can I transition into? He's like, do I go for the subs? Do I go for the tips? All right, then he decides on the
booze,
kick bag.
Food, and good fun and festivities tomorrow. So let's hit the goal tonight. All right,
let's do it. Watch this.
Who's gonna give some subs over on Kick? Did anyone? Let's take a look.
Did anyone?
Nothing on Kick tonight, guys. Let's get some support over on Kick.
It's such a
we got some good
pathetic image. Like the whole thing of, oh, it's going to be fun. We're going to have booze, food, all this stuff. It's like, no, you're going to have booze and food. Like, they're not. And even if that was true, how sad? Can you imagine some fucking sad little fucking DSP fan sat in their room with a slice of cake and a fucking like glass of Prosecco, like going, oh, the marathon is fucking great, whilst watching the stream? Can't think of a sadder image.
And honestly, during the marathon, we're going to be baking too. That's just another opportunity to give me money, guys. So you really want to get to
marathon,
that.
So, we've only got 1 stream today, so instead of like the 2 streams. So it'd be really helpful if you would support as if I were doing 2 streams.
Yeah.
Because, just going long today. So, really, really appreciate the help.
And watch as we
We'll have to do it again tomorrow.
It's almost like having a sandwich shop. If you had a sandwich shop and then you bought a sandwich and then you gave the person the money, and then as you sat at the table eating it, the person that made it for you stood over you going, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money after every bite. That's what it's like. You don't get that in a sandwich shop, so why should you get it here?
And then sits down to eat opposite you.
Yeah, well, if you're enjoying the sandwich you just had, you could always buy more. You know that, right?
Good support on YouTube, some super chats. Let's get some support over on Kick tonight. All right? All right.
We'll come back. This is what you want to tip for, though. This part. Guys, start tipping, please. As you can see.
It's all when he's got nerve pain.
How come he didn't use the camera to follow him?
I don't know.
Aren't we supposed to be able to see the curtain closing and shit? That's the whole new experience, right?
He gets too lazy sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to do that.
Oh, yeah.
A few minutes.
Look at this.
Yeah, YouTube has been hard carrying. You're right. They have been. How's my back feeling? My back is all right, but we're missing my neck. My neck is fine, so you notice I'm not twisting it. If I don't twist it to the right, like this, I just felt it. If I don't twist it to the right, I have to keep it completely like this or move it left. I cannot move it right at all or it's killing me.
He's not an ambi-turner.
That makes sense. All right, next.
So, just very quickly, a great way to avoid like sleeping in uncomfortable and awkward positions is to go to bed properly rather than passing out drunk on the sofa.
Okay.
Could help with the neck.
10 minutes after what we just saw.
All right, shall we continue? Thank you. So, guys, we're at 220.
That was, you already said that part.
80 to go to hit another goal, and that would only leave 2 to do the marathon. We can easily hit 2 goals tomorrow. All right? So let's do it.
We can easily hit 2 goals tomorrow. Says who?
This goal tonight. We are so far there. Dank Sneak Pimp just gifted 2 subs over on Kick. 2 subs. Thank you, Dank. So now we're up to 230 and climbing, my friends. All right?
Move right there.
Let's hit it. All right.
His head.
Here we go.
All right, shout outs. Let's go next. We're working our way through the night here. Desperation is beginning to set in. 20 minutes later after what we just saw. Oh, fuck you. Oh, shit. 8. That was 8-11. I got it. Don't worry, I'm on it. We'll skip that one. My bad. Next one. 8:48. It wasn't much after this.
Maybe that's why your neck's bad, Philip.
You got the telescope? Get the telescope, boys.
Look at the angle. His neck is out there.
250.
His neck hurts. Shut up about it.
That is 250, guys. We are $50 away from hitting 2 goals in one night, securing the streak of 98 goals hit, and getting so close to the marathon.
Securing the what?
The streak of 98 goals hit.
Securing the streak of 98 goals hit, and okay.
And getting so close to the marathon, hopefully this Friday. When I play mine, can I play the new mine, not the old mine? Says Jade. We are, Jade. What do you mean?
The clothes. Jade wants to see the boobs, all right? That's what he's saying. Give him a break. Give him that at least.
You've got Phil's boobs right there. What more do you
yeah, Jade, shut up. Tired of it, Jade. What else do you want?
Oh, God, that's going to be the next Halloween costume, isn't it?
yeah.
Let's hit the goal. Amazing. Don't let it go to waste.
Here we go.
She's fun. She does have interesting combos. I'm not utilizing a lot of them. I want to get better with this character. I do. All right, guys. Last half hour. Please support the stream. Let's hit the goal. Don't let it go to waste.
Don't let it go to waste, guys. Last half hour. Let's go.
Fuck off.
50 to go.
50 to go. All right. Next.
If she just happens to not keep spamming the button. Terrible gameplay.
The music makes it so much more fun.
Guys, we're almost to the end of the stream.
He's supposed to be done in 6 minutes, by the way. Keep watching the timer, though.
Are we really going to not hit the second goal after we got this far? Guys, we're at 250. We're at the very end of the stream. We have to hit it now. Are we not going to hit it? That sucks. We got this fucking far. So close to another goal hit so we can have our marathon on Friday. Let's do it, man.
Remember, this new system was supposed to eliminate the pressure to donate because there's no streaks anymore. Okay, the streak started. Next, we are going after that match.
You really can't beat it. It's unbeatable. That's top tier gameplay. That's the meta. They fucked the game up because they're brainless fucking twits at Capcom who made this shit. They thought that was a good meta. They're idiots. That's the worst meta of any fucking fighting game. It's so bad. That is so fucking bad.
Anything else? Okay, what's...
Yeah, there were a couple super chats for a couple of bucks. I'll shout them out later. It's only like $2 or $4. So, we still have like 1 or 2 sets left, and I don't know if we're gonna hit the goal. It would be really a shame if we fucking don't.
What an ungrateful cunt, man.
There's just a few super chats, $2 or $4. Who gives a shit, man?
Some bums have given me a couple of dollars.
Assholes. Okay.
It took a moment to sink in. I was too busy watching how he was moving.
yeah.
No pain there either.
9:28. Now we go to 9:33.
The plan had done a $2.99 Australian super chat, but that's the equivalent of $2 and said, where would you put mine on the tier list? I don't know. And
very funny,
thanks
positive. Very funny, positive. We should mind the tier list. Here's $2. I don't fucking know.
So that's it, guys. I'm gonna play like one more set and we're out of here.
You can look to your, when you turn around that way, you can look to your right. Yeah.
Or guys, don't let it go to waste. We are
guys
$6 away from hitting another goal.
Come on, guys!
98, which means we're gonna lock in because tomorrow we're likely gonna get 2, and we're gonna be able to do the marathon on Friday, which is what everyone wants. It's perfect for the schedule. Don't let this go to waste tonight with how close we are.
That's what we do. We're grooming people. Remember, not him. He doesn't do that.
This is where we learn.
Yes.
Or a super chat or a tip. Let's get it on there. Let's cinch it and hit that goal. Come on.
Let's cinch it. Come on. Okay, we're not done yet. 9:31. Now we go to 9:46.
It's so hard. So guys, no one's
This is the best.
No one's gonna contribute so we hit the goal. Seriously. Because I was playing but now, all right, this is the last set. I'm done after this, guys. I'm out of here. So this is it. We're not going to hit the second goal tonight. This sucks. This really sucks.
This isn't the end of the best streak, isn't it?
Yes,
this is the end of the best streak levels of begging. No.
$254. And just because we have an imaginary fucking goal hit thing, we're flipping out this hard. Remember, there's no pressure, though. That's the key point.
Because we've not got 300. That's what it is. He wanted 300. He expected 300 and feels entitled to 300. Because otherwise, this cake's going to go to waste. And he really wants to eat this cake because it's got rum in it. And it says Italian. It's called Italian. So, it's perfect for him. But this is what he's like.
Today.
Yes.
$50 away.
Less than $50 away.
No contribution to hit the goal at the end. After all this work I put into
and he still had 300 in the first stream. Yeah.
The best line. The best line right here. Remember, guys. Remember, if you watch this show, you are the brainwashed one. You are brainwashed, and we mind it. We pignosify your mind to make you laugh at all our memes, just to make Phil seem like an asshole when he's really not. By the way, right? He's not an asshole. We always just make you guys think our jokes are funny, so he's a really seems like an asshole. That's why Mr. Ludacris made his videos, is to make you guys think he's an asshole when he's really not, right? I mean, Mr. Ludacris, you'd agree with that, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I use the pignosis myself to make you all think he's the nicest guy ever. Obviously, didn't you see that one time he donated to charity?
So
obviously,
here's a full context clip from DSP Space Gaming, and you can decide if you like him or not after this. Go ahead.
This really sucks. It does, because we had great momentum today. No contribution to hit the goal at the end. After all this work I put in today, fuck, man. Played all day and my neck is fucking killing me. Did my best. I hope you guys like my gameplay. Right now, I can't even get the game to execute properly. I can't even finish combos because I've been playing all day.
Man.
And I'll be honest, the connections are much worse right now because you can tell.
I can't even. If you like the fact that I can't finish combos, please start it.
Properly, I can't even finish combos because I've been playing all day. And I'll be honest, the connections are much worse right now because you can tell more people are playing. Yes,
why
but
does
once
having
it
a bad neck mean he has to have more money?
It's tough.
Is it like, I was really big and I came in on a sick day? I actually came in and clocked in.
Well, he does say he's toughing it out for you guys like 1,000 times whenever he has neck pain. Yeah.
Yes, but one sick puppy, the point is...
Yeah, go ahead.
I explained till I'm blue in the face how doing this marathon on Friday is perfect. It fits into the schedule. It won't screw up anything. It won't have to be on the Super Bowl when half the people won't show up. It won't interfere with the Monster Hunter Wilds beta. It's perfect to do it on Friday. We're literally $40-something away from it. 46.
Yeah?
And now we're not going to hit the goal, and it's ridiculous. We're this close.
It's ridiculous.
This is fucked up. I want to do one more set, and they're not going to let
Fucked up.
Mm-hmm. We're already one hour into overtime. Yeah,
you're not giving me $50. That's what's
and he's
fucked up.
so far over his 150 goal, like so far. That anything over 150 in this sort of context is, what was he saying? Let's not have it be a waste.
Mm-hmm.
So unless it hits 300, the rest of that money is a waste. Apparently,
$150 was the goal, but now whenever we need to, we can say, "All right, guys, let's hit the second goal."
It does. Once again, I like this character, but the game does not work well online at all. It doesn't. Constant dropping of moves, constant issues with inputs.
Last one, my friends. We finally made it.
I don't know what, but anyway, that's it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. And by the way, thanks to those who did support. We didn't hit the tier 2 goal. It would have been nice to help us, but I'm still very happy with that. I mean, I got a ton of support today for Street Fighter 6. That's very much appreciated.
This is you happy.
It seemed like you were very happy earlier.
I'll see you next time.
This is what it feels like to get over
guys, I'm outta here.
$550.
I hope that you guys enjoyed today. What a crazy day. I certainly wasn't expecting to do Street Fighter all day.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Tomorrow will be a way more calmer day. We're going to do Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on the first stream, and we're going to do the conclusion of mouthwashing and the stream that you guys done on Friday, but it was needed to hit a tier.
So now we're at way past this time to stay online now.
The daily wrap, and on guys for doing it. What is it called?
Finding things to talk about to try to get more overtime.
Did we not get a live daily wrap either?
Oh no, no live
downstairs.
Yeah, oh no, they don't. Yeah, that's long gone. That little meme about finishing earlier lasted about 3 days.
Oh man.
Oh man.
See, when I'm distracted, my shoulder doesn't hurt, but as soon as I stop, I'm like, I'm not distracted.
You might want to
anymore,
stop streaming then, or
I really hope I find a way
money
to
in
sleep
here
tonight that doesn't hurt my shoulder worse.
I'm very good at hiding pain.
Oh yeah.
It's an actual quote by Darkside Phil.
I'm very good at hiding pain.
And mouthwash.
Do you reckon he sleeps with his neck phones on? Maybe that's
what happened. Ready? I'm going to send you guys on kick over to Shia. Have a good night.
What's up?
Right now I'm going to upload. I'm going to do the daily wrap, and I'm done tomorrow. Another fun day.
Okay, there we go. Real quick, big ups to Poem Josh here, who has a brilliant tweet showing Philip explaining the tier system before it was implemented. Okay, so I want you to listen here about the point of this new system. Okay, just so you have it in your mind. Let's go.
The more you support, the faster you get the rewards. You want DSP tries it soon? Support the stream. You want to see Stellar Blade sooner rather than later? Support the stream, because when we hit 100 streams of hitting that goal, I will play Stellar Blade. See? So now there's no longer going to be nights where it's like, oh my God, we're $50 away. Who's going to drop the ginormous bomb? Instead, I'll be like, well, if someone drops it, great. We'll count it towards the streak. And if we don't get it, oh well.
Oh well.
You tell me how that's working out, Philip. You tell me how that's working out. That sounded like the highest pressure sales pitch I've ever seen last night. And that was all from one stream. All those clips were from one fucking stream of this streamer.
I think I know.
For a fucking cake.
I know why he didn't hit the goal. I don't think he mentioned it enough.
Yes. Needed to pick it up. Needed to pick it up.
Do something.
Shit, the cat. I forgot to mention the sport.
I only mentioned it 4,000 times. Damn it.
I missed a few chances. Okay, let's do. We still got 15 minutes. Let's do a few messages. All right, let's go to the one, the only 2D2 Will.
Hey guys, this might be a bit of a hot take, but since it's relevant on WPIG, I just want to say that, in my opinion, DSP's reaction to the Rambo and Howard expose is the worst thing Phil has ever done on one of his streams. The Rihanna hospital story was bad, but that was something that just kind of happened unexpectedly, and he did a really shitty thing, but it was not planned ahead of time. Rambo and Howard made a video, and DSP immediately went to Twitter and said he was going to react to it. And then when Howard and Rambo called him out, he went silent, and for 7 years, he just did the sneak diss against them and never really addressed any of the concerns, never called them, and waited until after Rambo and Howard were no longer prevalent on the internet that he decided to monetize their video and make this long response where he went on the offensive and did weeks of planning ahead of time to try to completely debunk them. It is the most mad I have ever been watching a DSP stream was that day he did the reaction to. It is disgusting how he threw away a long friendship with two guys for pride and money. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so we're watching on WPIG. We're on part 3 so far of watching the debunk of Howard and Rambo. And there's a lot of things I didn't remember either. One of the ones that I didn't remember was in the initial meeting, Philip even admits that they talked about down the line divvying up ad revenue. Because remember, Philip's big defense of that is they never wanted money. They said they never wanted money. But even Philip himself says at that initial meeting, they said, okay, we'll figure it out later. We'll try to divvy up ad revenue, right? And then when it comes time and the guy from Perspective Pack says, you know what, I can't do this show anymore. I can't do it. I got some stuff going on. And they did mention money as well. Philip didn't get into detail about that. And then Rambo also entered the fray to say, hey, Phil, why don't you give them a couple bucks? Philip decided to just focus on the part where the guy said he's getting kind of busy now and not consider that to be a negotiating tactic, which is exactly what it was, like a soft way to tell Philip, you know what, we could use some money for this, and we might keep it going. And then, you know, they didn't say, give us money, right, which was their flaw, right? That was their problem. They didn't ask for money directly. They said, hey, man, we're kind of getting busy, you know? But then, and Rambo did that part and said, why don't you pay him? And then Phil said, no, it'll be disrespectful to offer them money. It's wild.
I also like that, you know, they did it right at the start when they had the meeting and they talked about the project and all that stuff, and they said, "Oh no, you know, don't worry, we're not in it for the money." You know, like they're sort of like, "We'll deal with this later. It's not a serious concern for now. We want to get the idea together and we want to work things out. Like you'll do camera and you'll do writing, blah 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 blah. Just don't worry about that for now." And then after the 60 hours a week of work and a life-changing incident like involving becoming a parent for the first time, a newborn baby.
Yep.
And Phil says, well, they said that they didn't want the money at the start. So I didn't give it. It's like, I wonder if anything could have changed in their lives that might have made them think, hang on a minute, I kind of need the money. Or I would like the money, you know?
Yes. And
the
also,
money would be great right now.
Let's not forget the most fucked up thing is when John came in and said, okay, how are we going to do this money thing? And remember, John always had to come forward and say, well, we're going to do this money thing. And John said, how about $100? Philip admits straight at the camera and says, I was thinking $250. But when he said 100, I accepted it. That is insane to do to your friend.
From what I remember of it as well, it was a while ago, but doesn't he talk about oh, I got these props and these costumes and they cost me hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
And you know he'd been walking around when they're filming it saying, look at this gun I bought, it costs hundreds of dollars. And you're going to be thinking, could that not have gone to us? Like, do we really need all this fucking shit?
Admitted to himself, admitted on stream himself, he spent thousands on shit they never even used. They might have used it in the future. He bought a replica whatever
Mass Effect
gun.
Mass Effect rifle.
Oh yeah, the rifle.
$600 he bought because we might need it.
Yeah, see, most people write the script and then they think, I need these things for props, so they go out and buy them then. But Phil was like, right, I've got the gun from Gears of War. Can we use that in a scene?
Yeah,
can you just imagine? Like they're going to him, going, Phil, is there any chance we can have some money? No, sorry, I'm absolutely tapped. What's this? Oh, we might need it. He's sat in a hot tub. Why have you got a hot tub? Might need it. Who knows?
They might need that new BMW in the garage. Yeah.
He spent 7 Rambos, 7 Rambo trips on a prop that they never even used for the chance that they may use it, and tried to justify as that why they can't pay him, and that's why they didn't make any profit off Project 7.
Remember, I was in charge of props.
Yeah. It's insane.
He was in charge of getting everyone's lunches and stuff, and because that gun is worth more than Rambo, he just hands a Happy Meal to the gun or whatever. He's like, sorry, Rambo. He's more important than you.
I mean, that I do agree, 2D2 Will. It's much worse than in my memory. The tier ranking in my head of how bad that was, kind of being an asshole. That was much higher than I thought, going back and listening to the whole thing now.
He could replace, he's saying hundo. He could say Rambo.
Yeah.
Let's get a Rambo in
Rambo.
here. It's 7 Rambos is 700.
Bit of a personal one for me. To the highlights from that thing is where he's talking about how he conned Machinima into paying John to go to not paying for John, but they paid for John to go to E3 with him or whatever convention with him because he's got a bad back and he needed John to carry his stuff and do filming. Now, did he need John? No. Could he have done that stuff? Yes. But also, my back injury was debilitating.
Yeah, he tried to cope and
but
say he
didn't
really need
yourself,
John.
It's fucking not. Yeah.
Also, he's trying to justify all the things why he paid Rambo so little. That's what he was justifying this segment. He brought up the fact that he took him to WrestleMania as a friend. And he said, well, I paid for all that to WrestleMania. That's something you offered to your friend. And the only reason he did that is because he needed a ride. And then he's trying to justify that as to a reason he didn't pay John Rambo that much. That is insanity.
They flew to WrestleMania.
Yes. But anyway, he offered that to a friend. Let's go see WrestleMania. And he recorded hundreds of videos there, of course, as well. Got to monetize that. Why not? And then says,
dude, can you imagine, you bit of hard times, problems with the car, money's tight, and you go to one of your friends and you say, "Oh, mate, I did some work for you the other week.
Yeah,
I came around and helped you move or whatever. Would you mind chucking us a couple of quid because my car's knackered and I can really do with it?" And your mate goes, "Well, do you remember when I took you to Alton Towers? Do you remember when I took you to that theme park a couple of years ago? Yeah.
Who paid for those hotel rooms? You said that was a present for me?
Remember when we went to that gig? Took you to see Iron Maiden, yeah?
Last one I want to say, this asshole thing from I saw today. Well, it's still fresh in my mind. After that time where Retrospective Pack emailed Philip, and then John Rambo said, hey, you want to throw them a few bucks? Philip says, if I offer them money right now, it would be disrespectful. I don't want to do that. What does Philip do? He still emails Respect the Pack to talk about money. Because it must not have been that offensive. John must have been onto something then, huh? Because Phil still took the steps to talk to them. But you know what happened then? We got diarrhea and couldn't make the meeting.
Last night's pizza.
Yep. Last night's snack fucking pizza. Too much.
That's a nice way to bring it all full circle.
There we go. Went with snack pizza. It was all intentional, my friends. You're all legends, all right? We'll see you next time on Saturday for a That Being Said show. And by the way, I have fully prepared for our impression contest. We have 15 or 16 submissions. A lot of people came through. A lot of interludes. Should be a lot of fun. We're probably going to do that next week, midweek. But I'll let you know when we hammer it down. But it should be midweek next week. A lot of fun to be had then when we get another contest. And then, my friends, it's already time for Ka-Ching of the Ring to enter the world again. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll do messages on Saturday, too. Okay, I promise. We only got two today.
We did 2 tonight. That's good, yeah.
That's pretty good. Mr. Ludacris, anything you want to share to the beautiful people out there?
Yeah, I'll probably have a video, or I'm hoping to get 2 videos out this month, which is like insane for me. It's like
that is.
So yeah, but don't hold me to that. But you'll definitely at least one. I'll definitely at least do one this month.
All right, There we go. Please go sub to Mr. Ludacris if you're not. I'm sure if you're here, you already are. But let's just make sure. One of the videos I watched, your most recent video was the Moobs one, was very funny. So go check that out. Stephen the Dead, any messages for the beautiful people out there?
Yeah, as you may know, it was my birthday the other day.
Yes, it was.
I decided to treat myself.
Ooh.
So I picked up one of these.
Oh, yeah. Ready for stuffing.
So the payday bar goal, potentially be in effect, but we need your buy-in.
Yes, I think the deal
payday
was
for a payday.
I think we said the deal was your entire paycheck, so we need to get your entire paycheck one time. That's what it takes, guys. It's not that hard.
Because I'm generous, because I'm such a nice person, won't just be one.
Double! We could definitely hit that, by the way. We could
That's not even a Coke can's worth of girth.
We could definitely hit that. No problem. Big ups, BR Joe says, big ups, fellow mouth-drooling victims in the chat. BR Joe, you're a legend. Yona Hall in the house says, Triple P, I call him Triple P, is the person DSP has talked the most since the last time he visited Connecticut, including Kat. Who has he talked to more, Triple P or Kat, since he moved to Connecticut?
Triple P.
Not even close. Not even close. Because
I thought as well.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, like obviously with him calling Cat fat, and he basically just went, "In what context?" And then he just accepted it. I wonder if Cat called Triple P fat, whether he'd be like, "Don't you ever speak about Ash that way."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that is a scary thought. Oh my God. Yeah, that fat asshole. Shut the fuck up about him. He's like a brother to me.
I do, man.
He's like my brother. We are alone. I love him. I would die for him. How dare you disrespect him?
On the next Grill Phil, you should ask, Phil, what about if your wife called me fat? What would you do?
Great question, Triple P. That's my challenge. I didn't hear Kool-Aid Girl. I didn't hear give her a pill either. We're losing interest, Triple P. Come on. Mama Polecat in the house says, we love you, Steve. Happy belated. Big ups. We all echo those sentiments about Steve, not DSP. Beastmaster, it happens. Beastmaster, Master of Beasts says, big ups to LT Luda and Steve of the Shed. You're a legend. Big ups, Beastmaster. You are the Beastmaster. Thanks so much, everybody, for chilling today. We'll see you on Saturday.
I got that Red Dwarf reference, by the way.
Ooh,
I saw the BSC SSC after it. Well done.
Bye-bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.